Hi there and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be working in my weekly junk journal. Not only am I going to be working in my junk journal, I'm going to be using just junk today, which I'm excited about. I like doing this. It's almost like setting myself a little challenge. I was going through, I've got some photos and I was going through some junky bits and pieces that I've got, and I realised I've got a lot of envelopes, so I thought we'd also talk about envelopes and how we're using them. Just good ways to sort of like reuse old envelopes, so we're doing that today as well. So I've got a nice little bit of stash. I have been going through bits and pieces, got my old menu, got some, like I said, envelopes and things. I have picked up this card. I've got this basket here, just in case if you didn't see my vlogging channel, I gave my room a bit of my scrap room, my craft room, a bit of a makeover the other day. I'll leave the link to that below. I've pulled out this basket and I've got some good stuff in there, including some cards from when we moved into our house. So I'm going to use this one here today. I'd forgotten about this. I really like that. I may just leave that there for the time being, just in case I change my mind. No, I am going to go with that. Let's just go with it. Let's make a decision already. I just thought it looked really nice. So keep your cards, because I used a lot of the cards in my journal. I made a new home journal for the first year in our new house. And I didn't use all the cards in there, but I kept them anyway. And actually this one is going to be perfect for today, because it's my weekly journal and it's just a page about bits and pieces that we've been doing at home this week. So I'm going to put this in. I don't think I've actually got any patterned paper as such, because it's all junk that I'm using. So although obviously a greetings card isn't junk, I class junk as anything that most people would disregard, throw away. It's not a proper supply that you can go to the shops and buy. It's something that you can find, something that, like I said, most people would throw away. And I do regard a greetings card a little bit like that. A lot of people would have thrown them away, or maybe like shoved them in a box in the loft or something. So yeah, I'm going to use that on here. I'm just going to cut out my photos actually, so I can see what I've got. So I did these on free prints. I do want to get another order in. I left it quite late last time, although I was proud of myself because I've done quite a few months recently without doing any at all. But I only did about half what I could have done for free. But anything is better than nothing, isn't it? So I do want to get, because I want to finish that Christmas journal for my mum. So we have got, this week I am talking about the flies in the loft. I'm talking about a trip to a vintage store. I'm talking about doing the front door up for fall, autumn, Halloween, whatever you want to call it. And having some work done on the house. So we had scaffolding up for 2 weeks. So all of that is going to be spoken about. So I haven't decided where they're going to go yet. I wanted to use this envelope here, but I guess until I know what I want to do. I also wanted to use this envelope as well. I like having a little bit of a flap. Oh, I quite like that actually. That I quite like. Let's cut that down there. This could work really well. I don't actually have a plan as such. Is that the correct size? Do you know, that could be the correct size, couldn't it? Let's trim this like here, just to keep it tidy. I don't know if I'm using it as a pocket. I don't really need to use it as a pocket at the moment. Let's see, this is the good thing. You could have flips. If you've got loads and loads of stories to tell, this could work so well. I do also have, this was my menu from the other day. It's so pretty. So when I took it off, my little pin board. I thought, oh, I'll end up using that. I want to pop a photo, or actually that could even go in there. That would be quite pretty. I fancy popping something down in the side, or do I have some photos made up into a little strip? That would be quite nice to pull out. Actually, I've decided I'm going to have the ones with Ada and the Flies because it's not a particularly nice story. And then we can pull it out from there. I think I might do that actually. I've had an idea. I've got an envelope here. I've just covered obviously my address up for obvious reasons. I am going to use this here. This is from my friend Emma. She has the best envelopes. She does them so well. Can I want to kind of turn this into a little pull out bit, and I really like that sticker, so I want to use that. Can I get these up as well? Oh, I might even leave them on there. So I had this idea of creating a pulley out piece. Almost think of it like as a bookmark that pulls out. That's what I'm thinking. I like the yay piece. I'm not going to worry too much about getting those hearts up, but I'm actually going to piece them together now as one piece. Then the two photos can go on there. I'm pleased with what I just found in that basket. I was flicking through, I popped the photos in there, and I found a little flyer from the vintage place that we went to. So what I'm going to do, and pop that on the front there, and then that can flip to show the photos underneath. But that can also pull out, and we'll have the journaling on the back, so that works really well. So I think we will go ahead now and pop in this envelope. Like I said, if I had loads of journaling to do, I would do this as a flip. I don't actually need to. Let's have a little bit of a border around the edge today, and then we're going to place, let's just trim this down slightly because we don't need all of this. That can go in there, and then I've got space for the journaling on that side. Obviously we'll do something there as well. Let's just seal that up. We don't obviously want this looking like a Vista print, and that's also one that you could do a flip if you wanted, but we are not going to. I'm going to stick that down as well. This could be like a triple flip if I wanted it to be, but yeah, I don't want it to look like an envelope. I just want to use the bits from the envelope that I really like. I'm actually thinking about cutting it down even more, just to make it a little bit smaller. Let's seal that again. Pop that down on there. I do like the little bit of blue. It adds a little bit of colour, and that folds. That's what I wanted. I like that. I will add, although I'm doing a junk only, I will add some washi, I think, to there. That might finish that off really nicely. Let's use the little piece of the menu. Now, if you're setting yourself a little challenge of a junk only page, does that mean yes to washi? I think it does. I'm liking this green one with roses on. It's to me a little bit like, you know, when you do like a kitchen challenge. Do you remember like watching Ready Steady Cook years ago, and you would only be allowed, was it like 5 ingredients or something, and you'd have like maybe a piece of chicken, some potatoes, onions, whatever, but that excluded your pantry items. I kind of see washi tape as a bit of a pantry item. It's like a little bit of an essential. What do you think? Do you class it as cheating? And at the end of the day, it's my journal page, so what I say goes anyway. It's not like I'm doing this for somebody else. It's not like somebody else has set me this challenge. It's just something I decided to do. Let's pop that sticker on there. And I have also got this one that was Emma's as well. So let's pop that down there. I'm liking this. This is so cute already. We have got the bit that pulls out of there, and I will pop something up there. I haven't decided what yet though. These are some leaves that I picked up as well, so I fancy including those. I'm not quite sure where yet. I don't want to pop them anywhere that's going to damage them. I'm liking this a lot. I've just taken this off a little lamp that I bought as well from Zostring Grin. And look how cute. It's like it comes with a little gift tag. I don't think it is a gift tag. I think it was just the instructions from the little lamp. But I thought, oh, I'm not going to throw that away. I would definitely use that. So for now, I might just hook that in there. I have no idea what I'm using with it yet. I have got 3 photos, 3 home photos as well. I wonder actually if these should belong, or maybe the dovetail ones from the little shop. We could put the journaling on there, and then I've got my, and then the journaling actually is going to go in there. Or do we have 3 photos at the top? Or actually, no, let's have a cozy new home all on your own. No, I think I'm going to have my new home, my thingy. I also wanted to cut out this plant that was in the card as well. I thought we would use that as like a little bit of ephemera. Don't just throw out your cards. Have a look at what's inside as well. I like this. I'm putting journaling there, aren't I? Mustn't get carried away. I think I might put it along the top there. Or I'm thinking a little bit of gesso. Or actually, I've got a better idea. I've got an old piece of tissue paper here. Let's use this instead, just to tone down this a little bit, like that. And then we can cut this off here. Oh, actually, I could keep that there. And then we're going to cut this down here, because then it kind of like tidies up a little bit what's underneath. I quite like that. Might even add some of this on the other side. Tissue paper, white tissue paper is very, very handy. And we can do the same on this. I think we might just have enough. I don't think we're going to have enough for the other side though. Let's remove that for the moment. That green bow is going to work out perfectly. And I have photos there, so I'm not so worried about that actually. And I wonder if actually, rather than covering that, if we have our little photos up there, this, I don't need to then cover up that little gap. Love that. I was also wondering, I've got an envelope pouch here. I was wondering about popping that at the top. I quite like that idea. But I've also got a DVC envelope with the matching blue that I love the idea of using as well. Or do I just keep that for another time? The colours go so well though. Do changed my mind again. I'm just going to peel these up, and I am going to use just the top of this. I want to make sure that I'm going to use this twice over. This will be on another project. I can use this one as a pouch. This one, however, I am going to pop up there. I really like that. That is so sweet. So let's pop some glue on the reverse. It is so worth keeping envelopes. It really is. And I love this one because it's going to pop at the top, which I love doing. The top of my glue popped out. I think I've nearly done that one. I like having a little bit of interest. I could use that as a pocket if I wanted. Let's pop some double-sided tape down there. And then we've got a little bit. I just felt before that it looked really cute, but they didn't quite stand out. Now they do. And then we've got this to go like that. I've got my little pocket, my little pulley out bit to go in there, which I love. I've also got my little plant here, which I am going to add here, or no, I'm going to do it done on there for decoration. Go like a little die cut. And I've also got the one with the house on, which I've decided I'm going to use this old tag actually. Let's pop this on here. And then that can go inside. Excellent, I love that. Oh, I also wanted to include some of the tissue paper up here just to bring the pages in together like that, just so that it kind of like matches the other side a little bit there. I've also kept the reverse of this envelope as well, so I will use this another time. I've got the pouch there to use another time, so they're getting plenty of use. 2 envelopes to one side that I wanted to use, but I don't think I'm actually going to use these today. As excited as I was about them, I don't want to just use them for no reason either. I am thinking I might, oh, I wish I had some more of that tissue. I might even put my leaves up there, or let me have a little think about that. I don't want them getting damaged. I do quite like them. I've come up with another envelope idea. So I've got the wording here, a cozy new home all on your own, which doesn't actually mean anything to this page. I've just found this envelope, which was actually from some flowers that were sent to me. I've just taken the topping off, the little flip bit, and we are going to use this here. Let's pop my thin tape along there. And I want to hear, how do you reuse your envelopes? Please tell me you keep them. And do you have a favourite way to use them? Right, we are going to pop that under there. Hopefully that's straight, not quite. Oh, I need to be a bit forceful, I think. Going to stick that down. And I will be reusing this envelope as well. I'll keep that one. I've also got this part of the menu still, which I am going to reuse. Not quite sure how yet. Or do I just use that strip there without the word menu? I quite often keep my little to-do lists I want to pop something on there. I'll keep that to one side for now. Sorry, I hadn't hit the button. So I've placed the tag there. That's the little piece above from the menu, which covers up a little bit of the torn bit of envelope there that I've just done. That covers that, and then I've got space for my journaling as well. Outside is so red, it's absolutely beautiful. Right, I have decided to brave it with my to go brave with my leaves, because I don't want them getting crunchy, and just place them in there. That's what I'm going to do, and just staple that on the side. You could laminate them as well. That's a nice way to add something there, so they're a little bit more protected. I do fancy a title across the top, so I'm going to do that next. And we're going to add a few bits of, you know, I might actually add some ribbon. I know it's not junk at all, but this was given me by my friend Lee ages ago. And it's been sat in that basket waiting for the perfect time. So we are going to have that on there. That green is just the perfect pop of green that we needed. And I am going to add it to the little tag on this side as well, just to keep those colours flowing. There, love that. And I quite fancy tying a little bit of a bow as well. Although I've already got a bow on there, you can never have enough bows. And I know I used these the other day. I am going to use these alphabet stickers because they are the perfect green, and we are just going to spell home. I'm going to be gutted when these run out because I really, really like them. Just going to finish my journaling and then I'll be done. And I have finished. There we go. So I've done my journaling inside that bit. Got my little leaves on the side. I journaled a little bit on the top there and journaled on the inside of the envelope. This pulls out to show my porchway that I've been able to decorate for autumn for the first time. And then I've done a little bit of journaling in there and then on the back as well. So there we have it. I have really, really enjoyed this little session. I ended up not journaling there at all, but I'm going to leave it because I think it looks quite sweet. Sometimes I don't feel journaling everywhere. Sometimes I quite like things as they are as well. Just sort of like use them for decor. This does not want to stick in. Let's try and stick that down again. Isn't it funny how some bits just don't seem to stick? I might end up just having to use a little bit of double-sided tape. Anyway, I've thoroughly enjoyed this session. I have used envelopes in many, many ways, and I'd love to hear how you use yours as well. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. I'm off to go make chicken fajitas. I am very hungry, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.